Could clutter be clouding your mind?
Well, it's the mental health hack that starts with your stuff. Learn the psychological connection to your surroundings that could help with stress, focus, and greater well-being. Details when we come back.
We're already getting the conversation rolling here. So mental health is more important than ever, but could your struggles be magnified by your stuff? One local expert says clutter could compound stress and even limit your productivity.
Yeah, joining us to explain is organizing specialist Dr. Regina Lark. Good morning. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for letting me join you. It's so nice to meet you.
Oh,
nice
we're excited.
to meet you. We're excited for your tips. I certainly need your strategies.
Same.
But first, let's talk about why clutter is a causer of stress and anxiety in people's lives, and why you think it happens in the first place if it's, so negative for us.
Well, I see a lot of stuff around you just impacts the wiring of your brain. I mean, you're overwhelmed. There's too much stimuli. You don't know what to focus on. You don't know what to do next. You can't find your keys. The time it takes for you to find something that you need right now, that's overwhelming and frustrating in and of itself. So compound that with, I've got to write this bill, I've got to get to the grocery store. When all of this is too much around you, your brain's going to short circuit and you're going to be frustrated, overwhelmed. You're going to feel badly about yourself, about your environment. You think there's something wrong with you, that you can't find your keys. But what I've come to understand is that how we deal with stuff coming through our front door has a direct relationship to how our brain is wired.
And is it the relationship between your brain's wiring and time? Is it time management?
Well, what's so interesting is the part of our brain that got me to the studio on time today, that got me ready to be here today. Last night, I had to get ready. That part of our brain is called the executive functions. And the executive functions are prefrontal cortex right here in the front of our brain, the newest part of human evolution brain.
Interesting.
It manages our relationship to time, emotion, our ability to plan, process, sequence, and be productive. So if our brain executive function is tweaked, ADHD, neurological challenges, major life transitions, marriage, death, birth, divorce.
Trauma.
Trauma, for sure, can impact, I think of it as my executive function has now been taken offline.
Got it.
When my executive function is offline, I do not have the ability to know how long it takes me to do stuff. It takes me, if I don't have a good relationship with time, I don't know what kind of time I need to complete an entire cycle of laundry. Sort, wash, dry, fold, put away.
So it affects everything. You're going to have a messier home. You're going to arrive places late. You're going to be all everywhere when you're in a situation. Got it. So does it start in the home? Is that what you're saying?
I think we notice it more in the home because that's where we spend the majority of our time. I've seen a lot of people who are very disorganized and clutter at home, but in the workspace, they're on it, it's together, and I think...
Yes, check yes to that. Let's get to some tips, because you actually have a really great tip for time management involving these shirts. We're going to do a little exercise, right?
Yes.
You like this?
I'm very excited that we're all going to have this exercise. So in order to test your relationship with time, I want to start with something very simple. Simple for a lot of people, not simple for everybody. We're going to take these t-shirts. Now, I want you to lay your t-shirt out, and I want you to put the front down and down on the side.
Okay, let me move this up.
All right. By the way,
Here we go.
have a basket of dirty laundry that I hid in my stepdaughter's room while I was at her mother's, so that my husband could no longer nag me about folding it. So
and I have two baskets,
this is helpful today.
Well, and maybe he needs to learn to fold too. Okay.
Well, it's just my laundry, but yes, I hear you.
And it
You
could
should
be,
fold mine.
and it's okay to do your laundry. Okay, he could do your laundry. Okay, so we've got this flat piece of material. And in order to have our clothes, we have that offset. In order to have our clothes just look nice and uniform in the drawer, we're going to take one side and just flip it over. And I like to turn the sleeves in just to make it neat.
Great.
Then I take the other side and flip it over.
Right. Oh, that's cute.
Good job. And then I go from the bottom to the top.
All the way up.
And then I fold it one more.
Okay.
Okay. And then I have this nice, neat shirt that I can put into my bucket, into the drawer. If you fold them like this, they're little envelopes.
So you stack them so when you look in your drawer,
Yeah,
then you
they're
can
right there.
see your clothes versus
The
piles.
point of this exercise is, how long did it take us to do it? It took a few seconds.
Yeah.
It took probably 30 to 40 seconds.
Okay.
If you've got an entire load of laundry to fold, it's going to take the time. But if you don't have an understanding of how long it takes you to do even a simple task, if you don't have that kind of relationship with time to know when you have to build it into your day, you're probably going to have piles of laundry that you're going to put in your stepdaughter's room so you don't have to fold it.
Or hide on the side of the bed because you don't want to walk into a room and see it, because then that stresses you out.
Exactly. It's just
Everything
overwhelming.
is connected. You've blown my mind. We're going to go home and fold, right?
Maybe, but I do love that we have that tip now. We didn't get to the scarves,
That's
but we'll
okay.
have to have you back to talk
Thank you
more.
so much.
Thank you so much.
That was fun.
So much.
Thank you.
So fun.
For more from Dr. Lark, find her on Facebook or at clearpath.net and reginalark.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Doc.
We'll be right back.